Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that sounds simple, but has the power to completely change your outlook and even, I believe, keep you feeling young and vibrant. I'm talking about celebrating your small wins. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Small wins. I'm trying to hit big goals. Who has time for the little stuff? And I get it. We live in a world that praises massive achievements. The marathon, not the first mile. The finished novel, not the first page. But I want to take you on a little journey through my own history to show you why this mindset might be holding you back. When I was just starting out in my career, I was obsessed with the finish line. I had this huge, daunting picture of success in my head, and anything short of that felt like failure. I'd work tirelessly, pushing myself day and night, but I was constantly exhausted and discouraged. I finished a tough project, and instead of feeling proud, my first thought was, okay, what's next? That wasn't big enough. I wrote one article, and I'd immediately get anxious about writing a whole book. It was a relentless cycle of never feeling good enough. I was chasing a horizon that kept moving further away, and honestly, it was aging me. I felt stressed, burnt out, and the joy was just gone. The turning point for me was almost accidental. One particularly grueling week, I managed to do something I'd been putting off for months. I finally organized my ridiculously messy desk. It took maybe 30 minutes. But when I was done, I sat back, looked at the clean surface, and for the first time in a long time, I let myself feel a genuine spark of satisfaction. It wasn't a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but in that moment, it felt like a victory. I literally said out loud, "Good job, me." That tiny moment was a revelation. I realized I had been starving myself of positive reinforcement. My brain was only getting signals when I didn't achieve something monumental. So I started a little experiment. I began to consciously acknowledge the small stuff. Did I wake up on time without hitting snooze 5 times? Win. Did I drink enough water today? Win. Did I finally make that phone call I was dreading? Huge win. Slowly but surely, everything started to shift. Instead of seeing a giant unclimbable mountain ahead of me, I started seeing a path made of small, manageable steps. Each step I took, I gave myself a little mental high five. This wasn't about lowering my standards. It was about building momentum. Each small celebration released a little bit of dopamine, that feel-good chemical in our brains. It was like giving myself a tiny energy boost throughout the day. Looking back, I can see this historical pattern in my own life. My 20s were spent chasing the big, elusive wins, leaving me feeling old and tired. My 30s became about appreciating the journey, one small victory at a time. And you know what? I feel more energetic, more optimistic, and dare I say, younger now than I did back then. Stress, anxiety, and that constant feeling of inadequacy are what truly age us, both mentally and physically. Celebrating small wins is the direct antidote to that. It reframes your entire experience from one of deficit to one of abundance. You start noticing all the things you are accomplishing, instead of focusing on what you haven't done yet. It builds a powerful feedback loop of positivity. You do something small, you feel good about it, which motivates you to do the next small thing, and so on. Before you know it, those small wins have snowballed into significant progress. That messy desk turned into an organized office. That one phone call led to a new opportunity. It all starts with appreciating the first step. So, my challenge to you is this. For the next week, actively look for your small wins. Acknowledge them, maybe even write them down in a journal. Celebrate the fact that you made a healthy lunch, or that you were patient in traffic, or that you learned one new thing today. Don't dismiss these moments. They are the building blocks of a happy, motivated, and youthful spirit. It's not about ignoring your big goals. It's about fueling your journey toward them with joy and encouragement. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope this gives you a new perspective. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. I'd love to hear about a small win you re-celebrating this week in the comments below. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.